Bubba Smith was a larger-than-life figure, both on and off the screen. Known for his imposing stature, infectious smile, and booming voice, he left an indelible mark on the entertainment world as well as on the football field. Despite his many successes, however, his life was not without its share of tragedy and heartbreak. This is the story of Bubba Smith, the man who brought Moses Hightower to life in the beloved Police Academy franchise, and the sad ending that befell him. From his early days as a standout athlete to his later struggles with health issues and personal demons, Bubba's story is one of triumph and tragedy, of highs and lows, and of a man who never stopped giving his all, even when the odds were stacked against him. Bubba Smith was born on February 28, 1945 in Orange, Texas, with the given name Charles Aaron Smith. He grew up in Beaumont, Texas, under the watchful eye of his father, Willie Ray Smith Sr., a renowned football coach with an impressive record of 235 victories. At Charlton Pollard High School in Beaumont, Bubba had the unique opportunity to play for his father. He quickly became one of the state's best high school football players, with a promising future ahead of him. Despite his dreams of playing college football at the University of Texas, Bubba faced a harsh reality. Racial segregation was still rampant throughout the southern United States, and Longhorns head coach Darrell Royal was unable to offer him an athletic scholarship due to these discriminatory practices. At the time, the Southwest Conference was still segregated, with Texas as one of its members. The conference only integrated in 1967, with the university's football program following suit in 1970. Bubba's experience of being denied a scholarship due to his race was a driving force in his determination to become an even better player. Bubba Smith's success on the football field continued throughout his college years. He played for Michigan State University, where he earned All-America honors in both 1965 and 1966. Smith quickly became a popular athlete at Michigan State, known for his dominant presence on the field and his undeniable talent. Fans often chanted, "Kill, Bubba, kill," in support of his impressive performances. In recognition of his outstanding college football career, Smith was enshrined in the College Football Hall of Fame in 1988. This honor solidified his place as one of the greats of the sport. Michigan State University also recognized Smith's contributions to the school's football legacy by retiring his number 95 jersey on September 23, 2006. This ceremony took place before the Spartans' home game against Notre Dame, which also marked the 40th anniversary of the Game of the Century. As Smith's old slogan echoed through the student section, fans cheered in celebration of his remarkable career and the impact he had on the university's football program. Bubba Smith's impressive football career continued in the National Football League, where he played as a defensive end for 9 seasons. During his first 5 seasons, Smith had the opportunity to play in 2 Super Bowls. Unfortunately, the heavily favored Colts lost Super Bowl III to the New York Jets. However, they were able to bounce back and win Super Bowl V 2 years later, following the 1970 season. This was the only Super Bowl ring that Smith ever earned. Despite winning the championship, Smith never wore his Super Bowl ring. In interviews, he revealed that he felt a sense of disappointment that he and his teammates were unable to win Super Bowl III. One of Smith's most memorable games took place during his college years at Michigan State University. On November 19, 1966, the Spartans faced off against Notre Dame in a highly anticipated matchup. Both teams were undefeated, untied, and ranked at the top of the national polls going into the game. The media dubbed the game of the century, and it lived up to its hype with a final score of 10-10, ending in a tie. This game was the final one of Smith's college football career, and it remains a historic moment in the sport's history. In the first quarter of the game, Smith tackled Notre Dame starting quarterback Terry Hanratty, causing him to sustain a separated left shoulder. Hanratty was replaced by Coley O'Brien for the remainder of the game, which did not work in favor of the Spartans as O'Brien was more slippery and faster, giving Michigan State more trouble. Although Smith had an impressive football career, he faced challenges and injuries. In the 1972 preseason, he collided with a solid steel pole that the National Football League was using at the time to mark yardage, causing him to miss the entire season due to the injury. He filed a lawsuit against the Tampa Sports Authority and the National Football League for $2.5 million, stating that the referees mishandled the markers, creating an undue hazard. However, the court battle lasted 6 years before ending in a mistrial. After being traded to the Oakland Raiders in 1973, Smith finished his football career with the Houston Oilers. During his time in the National Football League, Smith earned several honors, including All-Pro once and All-Conference twice. He also played in 2 Pro Bowls. In addition to his football career, Smith pursued acting in the late 1970s and early 1980s, landing small roles in movies and television shows. He is best known for his role as Moses Hightower in the Police Academy movie series, which he reprised in all but one of the sequels. In 1982, he appeared in the television film Fighting Back, the Rocky Bleier story. The following year, he played Arnold the driver in the movie Stroker Ace, which starred Burt Reynolds, Ned Beatty, Jim Nabors, and Lonnie Anderson. He also appeared as a supporting character in the 1981-82 television series Open All Night. Smith had a recurring role in the hit television series Married with Children, appearing in the episode All Night Security Dude as the character Spear Tire Dixon, and in Dud Bowl as himself. He also starred in the short-lived television series Blue Thunder alongside Pro Football Hall of Fame defensive star Dick Butkus. Smith and Butkus also appeared in advertisements for Miller Lite Beer and had a joint cameo in the 1990 film Gremlins 2: The New Batch. Bubba Smith's acting career was not limited to the big screen. He also made appearances on various television shows. In an episode of Tales of the Gold Monkey titled God Save the Queen, he acted alongside James Avery. Smith also made an appearance as himself on the game show Break the Bank, teaching 2 contestants ballet for a chance at a trip to Aruba. One memorable moment came in an episode of The Odd Couple. When asked by Oscar Madison about his most embarrassing moment, he replied, "When my mother named me Bubba." Smith appeared on an episode of Taxi in 1982 as a football player trying to get back into the National Football League after being cut. He inspires Tony to earn back his boxing license. At the end, Smith teams up with Steve Urkel to play the accordion. Sadly, Bubba Smith passed away on August 3, 2011, at the age of 66. He was found dead in his Los Angeles home by his caretaker. The cause of his death was determined to be acute drug intoxication and heart disease. It was discovered that phentermine, a weight loss drug, was found in his system. His heart was also found to be more than twice the weight of an average male of similar age. The news of his passing was a shock to his fans and loved ones. Bubba Smith had left a significant mark in the world of American football and acting. He will always be remembered for his impressive career and the joy he brought to those who knew him. He may be gone, but his legacy will continue to live on. Goodbye, and rest in peace, Bubba Smith.